What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good morning. I got some pictures taken, and now I got to do some listings. So I'm going to try to get some listing done during the show today. We'll see how that works out for me. I apologize, guys. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties here, so I'm just trying to adjust them quick while I'm on live. Hey, what's going on, Cotter? How are you, sir? Having a little bit of technical difficulties here, but I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay, guys. Just trying to figure this out. Little mess up here. There's some guy in the background, but I want to make him wait so I can get him to smile. It's nice to get him to smile. We'll wait. We'll make him wait for like another minute. Busy morning. Been at the warehouse since, I don't know, 6:30. I'm confused at that point. You can wave all you want. I'm not letting you on. Oh, you're going to wear headphones today too? Nice, nice. All right, guys. Here we go. The man, the myth, the toy legend. What's going on? Steve, how are you, sir? How is everything going today? Unmute it and see. Unmute. You're muted. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I thought it was headphones.
Now you know Paul's gonna put headphones on, right?
I had to. Tell me. They were under the desk. These are my sons. They're actually nice. This padded thing here.
Yeah.
Feels good. You want to see my headphones? Oh, I can't even find them now.
Oh my goodness, those things have lights and everything. They got a car wash in them too?
I think so, dude. There's a thing. Actually, I was gonna replace this and get a beer thing. You know how you have it has a 6-pack up here and it comes all the way down here with the nozzle.
Yeah. We got Cameron jumped in. He wanted to know if we were doing hair crimping today.
We are. That's why we're wearing this. We're covering our heads because we tried it on ourselves and we destroyed our heads.
Carter's here. What's going on, Carter? We got Tim from over the years. He did very good last night. I was only able to watch about half of it, but Tim, you're a natural, buddy. It's a little different Tim than I'm used to, but he did a great job.
Well, if Tim wants a job being an MC, I think he's got it. Like he was doing that. Was it?
Oh my goodness!
Airport calls yesterday, right?
Oh my goodness! I had to look around and make sure I wasn't in the airport. He did such a good job. That was hilarious.
He's going to be working at Washington. What's Washington D.C.'s airport called?
RDU? Is it RDU? No, that's Raleigh. This has a weird name. Let's see now. Yeah, That it's a different name. What airport is in Washington, D.C.?
Oh, national.
Around Arlington.
It is Reagan. It's R.W. Is it R.W.? It's like initialed. It's like R.W. Reagan. It's like, I don't know how to say it. But my brother works for JetBlue, and part of his testing was he needed to know all the abbreviations for all the airports.
Let me see what I know. I know SFO. Let me see what else is there. There's.
It's like RDU. It's like Reagan International Airport or something like that.
Because he said national.
Yeah.
Because they have the Washington Nationals there too, so that would make sense.
All right, guys. I think he's all set when I get a thumbs up. Not from you.
Oh. Man, never me.
Just give me a thumbs up when you're all set. Yeah, I'm not sure the name of that airport. I always get confused. I know like there's like BWI, and then there's
I think Tim's saying that it's called national, but nobody calls it. I mean, because nobody calls it Reagan.
Yeah. Okay.
Who is this guy?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Paul, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are we?
Pretty good. I knew I was getting a replacement. I wasn't sure who it was though. But now I know.
As soon as everybody heard I had a day off of work, all of a sudden the requests started coming in.
Oh,
Nice.
Did they really? Well, you spend as much time as you can, and whenever you have to go, please feel free to
Yeah,
go take care of you.
Well, I've just been spending the morning taking some pictures. I mean, you guys have a working show, so I'm going to try and get some listings done while we're on here.
You just don't want us. We don't work. We don't work on the show. We used to. You notice on Tuesdays I do like I try to do like 15 listings or 25 listings because I got to make up for the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you do get some shipping done during the show.
Yeah, I do. I actually have like yourself. I have probably about 20 things, photos. So
Okay, that's awesome.
Yep. And we got some people in the chat. Tim is still here.
Yeah, I see Tim.
We have Keith here. We have Tracy here. Good morning, Tracy.
Morning, Tracy.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone. Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna try to be productive today. It's not often I get off work in the middle of the week and actually can list all day. So I'm glad.
are you literally like no work computer logged on or anything?
I'm actually using the computer I have for work right now.
So your emails will come in.
Yeah, I turned off email though, so I don't have to look at that either. I just kind of set everything to out of office.
Nice. What's going on, Paul? How are you, sir?
What's going on, Paul? What's up, man?
Well,
Yeah.
if that's the case, I'm going to get some listing done too.
Same here. So how are you feeling though after that?
I know, Paul.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised. I feel very good this morning. I was a little nervous last night.
The first day is horrible.
I've been lucky. I got the shot probably around 9:30, 10 yesterday morning. Was a little tired last night. My arm was numb for a few hours.
Oh, wow.
But today it's just the arm sore and I feel fine. I just couldn't sleep last night. It was weird, but I'm feeling good.
Well, you might have passed. He's close to us. I mean, you'd be past 24 hours then, so maybe that was it.
Yeah,
Hopefully
if that was it, I'm happy. I'm definitely happy if that's it.
Nice.
I got beat up the second one. My first one, I was fine. My second one, I got beat up a little bit.
Yeah, I was expecting that because my first one, I was perfectly fine. I had no issues at all with the first one. So I expected the second one to put me on my ass. Sorry.
It did for me for about.
You're good.
We've said what you should. Yeah, go ahead.
We got Paul. We got Paul, and we have. I always say Amy, and it's not Amy. Oh my goodness, we got some different names in here today.
Leroy, are you still trying to figure the name out?
No, it's no, I know it. It's oh my goodness, I forgot. I know it, and then I put myself on a spot. It's oh my god, don't say. Just I'll figure it out.
Okay.
But thanks everybody for joining. I'm all messed up today.
It's all good.
Yeah, Philly Flipper is another one who made a request of me today when he saw I was off of work. So after I leave you guys, I'll be on his show this afternoon working.
It's
Nice.
the Paul One Day Tour.
I know. I'm not quite on Leroy's level with the World Tour yet, but I'll have a one-day tour.
I slowed down a lot.
You have. You really have. You really have. What's up, Julian? How are you? Jennifer? Good to see you guys.
Yeah, what's going on, Julian, Jennifer, Kay? What is going on? Miss Taffy is in the house. I think she puts us on while she's driving from location to location. Miss Taffy. She always tries to come in and support, and that's what I appreciate about all you guys.
Yeah, she's been stopping in everybody's lately, and it's pretty cool to see her around so much now.
And we have Katie Tay in the house.
Katie Tay.
Katie Tay, and then we have Jennifer. What's up, Jennifer?
Yeah, I don't know about a hot commodity, Paul. It's just you guys that I'm always loyal to have requested me to stop on and give me a little time, I guess. And I appreciate that.
And I know I don't need to apologize, but I did not get on your show yesterday. Did you have your show yesterday?
I did. It was a
I
short
was because I saw it, because I thought I saw it on the. Some days I miss. Some days I feel like I miss everything. Yesterday I missed so many shows. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah,
I was on Eric's show until almost 5.
Well, there you go. So I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah, after being on there from like 10 to 5, you kind of need to take a YouTube break before those mixers start.
Yeah, and I went and saw Tim real quick for a few minutes, and then I was pretty much done.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch too much of that. I did catch a little bit. We got back for softball a little bit after 8 and had to run down a little bit.
So a softball, is that completely like you don't have restrictions at all, or how does that work?
The restrictions for the girls are changing every week right now. With all the changes from CDC, but now they no longer have to wear their mask on the field unless they want to. It's completely optional. On the bench area, they still have to wear it. And then me and the other coaches, we have to wear it even if we're fully vaccinated. Just kind of, the optics of it.
Mm-hmm.
It works from the top down. If you wear it, then the kids will maybe pay more attention.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard as a coach to wear it now. Just because we're so used to not wearing them much.
Yeah.
We actually had some good pictures from a baseball game a couple weeks ago, and my fiance, she couldn't put them up. She said, "I can't show them. It's great pictures, but you've got your mask around the chin and a huddle with all the boys."
Yeah.
It's just a weird time. Man, this is just strange. Hopefully we'll look back at this and say what was going on, man. That's just odd.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's good. Everything is kind of quickly getting back to normal now. It's not slow anymore. You see things picking up, and it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down here, I don't think they ever started wearing masks, and I don't think it ever slowed down. I'm just being honest with you.
You're not living in a completely blue state like PA.
I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, but we all know we're not going to completely go there. But the differences with the virus, it's been different.
Don't get me going, Paul. Please don't get. No, I've been on a rant. I've been on a rant lately with that whole thing. So I've been trying to behave on my channel or on YouTube in general, but it's just been I've been just on a big rant. You're gonna get me into it, and I'm trying not to.
How many coffees have you had this morning?
Just one.
Oh, then I'm surprised you're ready to rant.
Yeah, get another one in you. So let's hear the rant, man.
No, because it's. I look at the Corona thing on the same level as race, politics, religion. I try to stay away from it as much as possible.
I agree.
Yeah, we're saying it's all tongue in cheek right now for us. So, we're not making light of it. We're not really talking about it in that way anyway. So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It's just really, really hard. All of the whole
Oh, yeah,
thing.
definitely.
I feel so bad for people who lost people. I think at this point, most people have lost someone, supposedly through Corona, a roundabout way. So that's the part that is really tough. I lost one of my family. What do they call it? Patreons, I guess you'd say, right? That's like
like a patriarch or like a
like somebody who's like the big family.
Yeah.
My aunt, my dad's sister, she passed away last year in. My cousin sent me a picture. So it was like a year ago last week, and that was hard because I couldn't go to the funeral and stuff.
Yeah.
That's when it really hit me. Is when she passed and I couldn't go to the funeral because she was anyway. So I feel bad for that stuff. I feel bad for everyone who's lost someone in a roundabout way because of Corona, or they lost their jobs. I mean, there were so many losses. It was either they lost their job, they lost their house, they lost their loved ones. I mean, there were so many losses. So I just want that part to get somewhat back to normal.
Absolutely.
If it wasn't for this, how many people would find the great job of reselling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just people lost so much.
Some people, no, it's true.
Grandparents lost being able to see their grandchild born. I mean, before you'd be able to go to the hospital and, the husband, wife, and the mom would go. None of that could happen.
Yeah.
See what you guys did, man.
So I kind of agree with Philly Flipper. I see his comment about he's so excited to watch Mo grill Jeff on Saturday. But Mo's got a guest appearance this weekend, Leroy. Did you know that?
He doesn't talk to me.
I don't talk to anybody. You should know that by now.
Which Jeff?
eBay Addicts.
Again?
It's a listing. It's not an interview.
Oh, why don't I get invited to the listing, John? Why?
You know what? I'll ask him.
Me.
You guys can all come on. Let's all go on there. Jeff,
me.
All right, I'm gonna message him. I'm messaging him right now.
Why not me? No, Saturday. I'm busy Saturday.
No, Friday.
Friday what time? Friday what time?
4 your time, 4 Eastern.
Me.
All right, I'll message him then. All right, I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna say, can Leroy come on too?
Possible.
Just tell him we're a package deal.
Yeah.
You get Leroy.
That sounds good to me. Takes the weight off my shoulders.
Of course it does. Yeah. Anything you can do, Mo, to take the stuff off of you. It's all Mo cares about. It takes the weight off of me.
Exactly. I'm very transparent.
Paul, he wanted to do the morning show by himself, but he wanted to take weight off his shoulders.
Yeah, but he kind of can't do the morning show on his own because who knows when it would start.
Yeah. I need my bell. I still haven't found my bell yet.
Leroy had to shut the camera off.
All right, I'll give you that one. I'm not an early riser. See, that's why I target East Coast people if I can, because that way I know you guys are going to be up.
Yeah. What's going on, Janet? Janet, we need to talk because I haven't talked to you in a while. So hit me up on Instagram.
Janet's channel's taken off like a rocket ship recently.
Yeah, because she has like the perfect scenario.
She does. She really does.
I mean, she doesn't. She doesn't in a life in a life aspect of it. It's hard. That's so hard for someone to have to deal with that. But she's making light of it, and she's learning. I mean, like she's learning every day about her family, which is really cool.
Yeah.
That she's able to learn about her family and find stuff every day. She finds something different. And now she's able to share it with us. So that's really cool.
All right, I just texted Jeff, so
And guys, I might need a little bit of help with some of these names in the chat.
Cameron
I hate you.
It's with a K.
with a K.
Oh, don't do it with us.
Don't.
I did.
Stop
I
at
did
Cam.
it once. I did it once.
Don't stop at Cam. He won't like that.
I think we've all stopped at Cam one time, and we all learned after that.
It's
Don't say Cam.
It's almost like a rerun. What's going on, Cajun Roots? How are you, sir?
Hey,
Good morning.
Johnny,
Good morning.
How are you?
Johnny. Johnny's funny. He knows the name of my channel and always says blood, sweat, and tears. He just
I'm not the only one.
It's in his brain, and he just always says it. He's like, "Hey, what's up, blood, sweat, and tears?" I mean, Leroy, how you doing? He's so funny, and he probably just ended his show. I watched some of it in the background. That was a really good show there, Johnny.
You know, I will say I like that you guys are a little bit later in the morning now. I mean, one, it gets Mo awake and fresh, and we get smiling Mo.
Kind of.
And it gives me a chance to watch Johnny's show for a little bit instead of hopping back and forth between you guys.
Yeah, yep. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to. It's really hard. I mean, you can't play that game. I can't play that game anymore where I feel bad. Because there's only 12 hours in a day. Realistically, there's 24, but you're gonna bump into somebody. Now the community is getting so much bigger. You're gonna bump into somebody.
Yeah.
So
there's gonna be 2, 3, sometimes 4 shows going on at the same time at any given time. So it is what it is, right? So
and Mo always messages me after hours and says, "Oh my God, we lost 700 people this week." And I tell him, I said, "Listen,
I think I said 7, not 700, because I don't think we've had 700 people."
I tell them, listen, if they stop in and say hi, that's all I care about. If you just give me the respect that you got other things to do. I always say this, like on Wednesdays, it's so hard for me to get Mike, Dan, and Joe to go on their channel. That Wednesday spot that they have, it seems like I just always miss it.
Yeah, it's a tough time.
Yeah.
I'm usually watching them from about 1 to 2, and then I stop because 2 o'clock is usually when I go to the post office. I'll take my break from work and run to the post office at 2 when they come back from lunch. That way I can get there before it gets busy again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're always up against somebody on time. It's kind of how I settled on the 4 o'clock on Tuesdays. Because when I looked at the schedule, I mean, I don't want 4 o'clock on Tuesdays. I mean, a lot of people are working and it's hard to really get a lot of people in there. But there was nobody else on. Only one else on is Johnny with his $1 dollar. And usually it's 2 different crowds for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not much competition, I don't think, because he's catering to people that are wanting to buy stuff in a competition.
Yeah.
And I'm just BSing.
Do you get upset, Paul, when they just come in for a few minutes and say hi and then walk away?
Not at all.
No, me neither. I'd rather see you come in for a minute than not come in.
Yeah, exactly. I see somebody come in, they drop comments in the chat for a few minutes, and then they go, and I'm perfectly fine with that because you stopped in.
Yep.
And that's all you can ask. Just somebody stops in, gives you a little
and then I know that they're okay. You know what I mean? Like then I know. Oh, okay. They're good. I don't have to put the search warrant out because it's so funny. You've been in this community for how long, Paul? Now
since December.
Since December, and you've personally talked on Instagram. Like, have you heard from so and so?
Yeah.
Like if they don't see you for a couple of days, there's a search warrant that goes out.
Yeah. Even if somebody goes on for vacation for a week and they stay off, it's like, where are they?
Yep.
Even when I've been taking the weekends off on YouTube the last few weekends, just with everything going on. I just feel like it's not. I source in the morning on Saturdays with the yard sales, and then after that, it's kind of family time for the weekend. And on Monday, I get plenty of, where have you been? I've been off for 2 days.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing, to be honest. I mean, you need a little headspace. Like Leroy said, he's Tuesday after he's wiped, because mentally, how are you going to handle that? Even if you have the time, let's just say you have the time, it's just you and nothing else. You still, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like Dante said last week when he was on. He's like, I see some of you guys all the time. Like, I'm just confused how you guys are getting anything done in a nice way. And it's true. It's
Totally
true.
true.
There's time where we just all need to be like, okay, I gotta just separate for a minute.
Yeah.
You guys don't see me on the weekends because if you guys know how many things I got going on, you guys would be like, I'm tired of him. Because I do, I consider the morning show almost a small job. So I do the YouTube, the morning show, then I do my eBay, then I do the flea market, usually Saturday. Now I'm working for the estate company, and I do side jobs on my own, painting or whatever, and I just got another side job. So sometimes I don't know where I am.
I know that feeling, Leroy.
Janet, my Instagram is the same thing: blood, sweat, and soul.
Not tears.
Not tears. So. And it's now that you asked, I guarantee you Jen will have it up there before I can spell it out. So. There you go.
I think we were talking about it yesterday with all those eBay, what do you call it? The item specifics. Have you started doing those yet, or?
No.
It takes me a listing and a half longer.
So annoying. I mean, what I've been doing is when I make a listing, I'll do one or two, and then I'll just chip away at it, because it's kind of like if I sit there and I think I have 113 of them that they asked me to do out of nowhere in the last week. All of a sudden, 113 things are missing.
Mm-hmm.
So like, whatever.
Yeah. I'm kind of waiting. I'm gonna let this all sort itself out, see what happens when they fix whatever they've done, and see what goes back to normal. I don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Till it actually shows up in like an ended listing and won't relist it, then I'm not going to bother with it. Part of it is because, go ahead, Ma.
No. Go ahead. Sorry.
Part of it, I went on a little rant on my show about it yesterday. Is with sports cards, I have variation listings where I kind of just put every card in the set on the listing, and I updated the couple things that are required, and they now tell me the attribute I use is no longer allowed for variations.
Ugh.
So that means I'd have to completely redo that variation,
Yeah.
a 600 card set in one listing. And those took a lot of time to do. So I'm just going to let it all sort itself out, see if it goes back to normal. If it does, great. If not, then I'll reevaluate and see if I want to relist those.
I think they don't know how to handle sports cards 100% yet, because I have this weird. I don't do many sports cards. I'm not trying to mess with Leroy by talking about sports cards.
No,
but,
you guys
I have this weird thing because I ship a lot. I ship a lot of stuff that's under £1.
Right.
And then I'll get this message from people. I've got about 10 of them saying, "You don't ship to, Seattle, Washington. You don't ship to, Portland, Oregon." I'm like, "What do you mean I don't ship there?" And they're getting a message saying shipper has to update his whatever because he doesn't ship to all locations in the US.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm the only one getting it. I haven't heard anybody else talking about this. It's so weird. I got it 10 times at least. I was on the phone with eBay. I know I'm on the phone with them forever, but like a couple of days ago. And they said now it's, the first time they said no one said it. And that last time I called, they said that somebody else actually has, it's a known issue. So if you have a thing, if you get an email from a customer saying oh, you don't ship to me, and it's like domestic, like a very common city, call eBay and let them know, because then that they have to take down your account, and they're actually looking at my account now to see if there's some kind of weird thing going on there. So I don't know. And
You
it
don't
has
ship
it
to me,
listed
Mo?
as it's. I don't ship to you. Spot. I put Spartanburg. I spelled it 5 different ways so they can't mess it up. Please block Spartanburg.
Good morning.
What's up, Noel? Oh. See, now, hopefully, Noel, you appreciated that.
One of you owes the other one a Coke.
Was it like Punch Buggy, right? 1, 2, 3, Punch Buggy.
Yeah.
So you could tell him.
I've never heard that Punch Buggy. Punch Buggy. I haven't heard that. I heard like when you say something, you say Jinx, right? 1, 2, 3. You said at the same time Jinx, and then some people say you owe me a Coke, which I heard on a movie somewhere. I'm like, okay, I've never heard that one before, but.
Yeah, now Punch Buggy is more on the road trips.
Yeah, I just mixed it up.
Yeah. Where it's like, oh, Punch Buggy Blue, and you punch the person next to you. Me and my brother used to do that a lot with a lot of fights in the back seat.
A lot of fights in the big seat.
See, I would have remembered that one because I had a lot of cousins. I had an older brother too. Maybe that's a East Coast thing.
Maybe.
Man, we had all kinds of weird things like that. Anything to get to hit your brother or whatever.
That's the best.
Yes. They used to do this thing where they like do a like circle thing. You'd just go like this on his arm, and then you look, and you like just look over, and you look. Oh, you looked, and then.
Noel, did you get in
Boom.
trouble for making that video of your grandson? She made a video of her grandson, and I wonder if he saw it yet.
I saw it.
Because she was, it looked like she was hiding.
She makes it's in the title, right? My grandson and a puddle.
No, but I'm saying that I don't know if he knew.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure he'd have an opinion though.
Because did you look at it like it looked like she was like under or something or on the
It looks
side?
like she's kind of on the side, like behind the truck or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, she's got so much room out there, so
it's up for sale, Mo, if you're interested.
Saw the listing. It is.
I did see the listing.
I didn't see the price, but I'm just gonna put my own price on it for you, Mo. 500,000.
That might get turned down.
Oh, let me reach into my back pocket right now. I got that right here.
Noel's gonna say 500,000. Come get it, Mo.
You never
Jake,
know, man.
good morning, Yakov. What's up,
What
buddy?
is going on, Jake? Is there a car in it? Is there a car in it? With
No, he
Jake?
just said he has to get back to work.
Oh, okay.
He's probably in the building or a building.
I love it. I love it when he puts a car. He'll wave
Yeah.
and then put a car. Like, oh, he's in the car.
Yeah, he commented in one of my lives, I think last week, and didn't put any symbols. I'm like, Jake, what are you? Are you working? Are you walking? Are you driving? I need to know.
Oh, my son actually did the video. We laughed so hard. Dren thinks it's hilarious. Okay. His dad was hiding behind. Oh, his dad was hiding behind the truck. See, I was right. It was a truck. I hear some woodwork going on in the background.
That's not me. I was on mute.
Was that me? I can't tell. I got a headset on now. It's all weird.
Yeah, I was on mute. It wasn't me.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
If it was me, you heard the one of the doors kind of creak open.
I think that's what it was because that's what it sounded like.
That's cool. That's scary as heck, but that's cool.
Oh, come on, bud.
Oh, we have a special guest?
We do.
Oh, what's his name or her name?
Leroy.
You know, I thought about that one. Like, no, dog is what he named.
Hey, I've seen a dog. I like that doggy.
Yeah, it's Brody. He just woke up.
What's up, Brody?
That was that creak.
Wow, he sleeps in I wish Marshmallow got. She's up at like 6 a.m.
Oh, he gets up, but my fiance had her shot yesterday too, and she's feeling a little under the weather, so she's been in bed. So he's been laying with her.
Oh, is that why you took today off, just in case?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Smart.
I told them if I was feeling good, I'd just pull my day back. And then I thought about it. I have so much stuff in my garage that I've been sourcing and need to list that I'll just take today, photo.
And I haven't seen you list anything yet. I don't want to get in trouble for this.
See who?
I don't want to get in trouble for you not listing anything. So
Me.
you need to have.
I've already got 5 drafts made.
That's drafts. That's below me. I want pictures.
Do you know why?
There we go again.
The pictures are on this.
See, smart guy. Smart guy.
I create the draft on the computer, and then I bring the draft up on my phone and just attach the photo. And
I disagree.
I do the same thing. I do it that way, or I do it the opposite way, but I do it.
I disagree. Yeah,
I pretty much have 3 stations: photo.
I disagree.
Computer. Phone.
Wait. How do you disagree with what he's doing?
I disagree.
How do you do it, Leroy?
I go over to the dungeon. I take pictures. I'll do pictures usually it's an average of about 15 items. Then I come over here. I put them on this table here. And then I sit here and I listen to you guys.
Well, he's doing the same thing, but just in different rooms.
I disagree.
Wait, would you like me to lower the camera so you see me actually with the item in my hand?
That would, it's better than Mo.
Oh, he's got some GameCube games.
Oh.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I found a handful of GameCube games at
Paul,
a sale last weekend.
Paul, I've been on this show for about 4 months now, maybe 5. And I haven't seen an item yet from I haven't seen an item yet.
Only time I've seen Mo actually take some pictures or do something was when you actually stepped away from the computer yourself, Leroy.
Yeah, then I get freaked out. I'm like, oh no, I have to talk? No, I'd rather do some listening.
Joe Deals is in the house. What's going on, Joe Deals? Jen's closet is Jen's World Tour, is what I want to call it.
Jen's been all over the place.
Yeah, Jen's World Tour.
But it's great. She's entertaining. I enjoy seeing Jen on all these lives.
I like the idea that she gets in trouble too.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that today because
same here. We'll leave it for other people.
I'm going to be nice to Jen today.
I'm never mean to Jen. And Jen's my homegirl, and Jennifer's my homegirl, and Noelle's my homegirl. I don't want to leave anybody out.
I see Topher in here too. What's up, Topher?
Topher's my homegirl. I got you. That was a great time for that, Paul.
That was perfect.
Oh man, I'm missing my bell.
He messaged me the other day at like 2, or it was 2:30 my time, and I thought something was wrong. But I'm like, even if there is, what am I gonna do? I can't go help him. He messaged me and asked me about my packing tape. He's like, "Oh, what kind of tape is that? Brown tape?" I'm like, "What brown? I just got out of bed to go to get a drink of water and get a snack." And I'm like, I'm delirious, and I'm like, "Brown tape? Electrical tape? I don't know." And then the next day he messaged me. He's like, "Leroy," he's like, "I'm talking about your packing tape." I was like, "Oh, okay." I sent them pictures and everything, but I was confused.
I'm telling you, it's hard sometimes with the people on the West Coast, Leroy. Like when you and I are up early and we think of something, we message them. Like the other morning, I messaged Derek. It was like 7 o'clock our time. For him, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm hoping like, oh crap! After I send it, I hope I didn't wake him up and it goes off and he's like, "What's this?" It just gets, it's hard with these time differences sometimes.
It's
like a little weird. Yeah. I've done the opposite where I message someone like at, I guess, 9 o'clock my time. That's like midnight your time.
Yeah. Yeah, I never used to turn off my phone or put it on silence before I go to bed. But ever since I started doing the YouTube and Instagram a lot and been talking to so many people, I'm like, I have to put this on silent when I go to bed or it's going to go off during the night.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
So Jen loves and hates us.
Topher disagrees. Man, I I'm going through some of these eBay specifics. They don't even make sense, some of them.
Oh my God. Yes, I know. Even some of the sports cards I've tried to relist, like single sports cards,
Yeah.
they've told me the condition isn't correct. I'm like,
What about the
condition
grading thing? Like, what about grading? Sometimes if it's an ungraded item, there's a thing. I don't know if it's in sports cards or if it's in comic books, definitely. And it'll say there's a thing that says for grading. I'm like, this is loose. It's not graded. And then when you click on the eye, it says something like only if professionally graded. It's not professionally graded, so I have to leave it blank. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, sports cards, we have two options. The required one is no or yes.
Okay.
And then there's another field for grade where you can put in what the grade was.
They don't have that. They should, and like they have it for action figures too. Like most people don't grade action figures. I mean, a lot less than like baseball cards.
Right.
I was sitting in the back waiting for you guys to let me in.
We came back on with baseball cards.
Whoa, what is that sound?
Bag of chips.
That he's eating a bag of like nuts and bolts. Oh wow, that's the loudest bag of chips ever. Maybe it was me.
Topher, there was a yard sale the other day. I got about 6 or 7 video games, GameCube, for about $20.
Nice.
Mario Kart Double Dash. Unfortunately, the game wasn't in there, but the case goes for $20-$30. Just the
That's
case.
crazy.
And then the other big one was Luigi's Mansion.
I saw that. I saw that when you showed that.
Had just posted about this and said, if you find the case, you can get about 40. This one has the game.
Nice.
So it's going for about 50 with the game.
Do you do FBA at all?
I've done Amazon with books. I started to try with video games, and there were just so many I was gated in, and I didn't feel like putting out the money.
Actually, this year they started gating me. I was never gated in like NCAA, like that kind of stuff, MLB. Now they gated me in that. I've been selling those for years.
Wow.
Like I used to sell the NCAA, was it football 13? I think it is 14, whichever one, with Michigan on the front. That one, I sold it for like $120, and now I'm gated in it. Like, great.
I know EA Sports has their thing with Amazon now, and they gated everything on EA Sports, like Electronic Arts in general.
Sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, with Amazon too, I'm not ungated in a lot of stuff or grandfathered in, because I only started Amazon probably March or April. No, actually February or March, right before COVID hit last year. So I just started doing books then. So I haven't been on Amazon too long.
I would say books, to be honest. It's funny that it's the first thing, but it's probably one of the more stable things on Amazon, because everything else has been hit. Music, DVDs, they went a long time ago. Video games was a stable thing. Now it's not. So books, I think they've already gone through, because they went like 2 years ago. They had this whole thing with new or not used books or whatever. So now I think they're okay with, they're not hitting people about books. So just don't put them down as new.
Does anybody know how I can get ungated in hair curlers, blow dryers, curling irons, flat irons?
I guess that would be health and beauty, I think. But you can do that. That's big money on Amazon too. But my personal opinion about Amazon, within a few years, they're going to gate everything unless you own the brand or you're like a wholesale licensor of the brand.
Hold on a second. There's a legend in the house. What's going on, Lewis?
Lewis Moore. How's it going, man?
What's going on, Hey,
see,
Topher,
health and beauty.
Hit me up. We'll talk later today, Topher. Hit me up.
Don't hit him. Don't knock him out. Just don't drop in his DMs. Don't drop in his. Just go into his Instagram and leave a message.
Only problem is we're talking right now on Leroy's show. Leroy's going to want 10% from me.
No, just some hair curler tips.
Oh, can't really help you there.
He's ungated in snacks.
Oh yeah. Listen, guys, if I didn't have a huge metabolism, I would. I don't know if it's high, low. I don't know what it's called, but I would be like 500 pounds.
My metabolism gave out at like when I was 21, so
Because
it's long gone.
I eat constantly.
Yeah,
I've been lucky with mine. As long as I'm not drinking a ton, my metabolism's fine.
that's the very worst actually for me. I mean, I guess for anybody.
Yeah, when I was at the bar 4 or 5 nights a week, I shot up, and once I stopped that, it all went right back away. Went back to a skinny guy after that.
So you're lucky that that second part happened to you. That never happened for me. But it was weird. I could eat anything up until 21, 22. I could eat anything, drink anything. I couldn't gain a pound. And then all of a sudden overnight, it was like.
Yeah. When it came to drinking, it didn't hit me until I was probably about 35. And that's when it just.
You're lucky. You're like my wife's whole family is like that. It's like, oh, I feel so overweight. I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? This is overweight.
That's like I don't know if you guys know. I know Noel knows Alex. Fat Man the Flipper. He's on a diet and he's on a weight loss journey, and he's lost like I didn't realize how much he weighed. I'm not gonna say. I mean, you can go watch a video, but he's lost almost like 60 to 80 pounds already.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and that's hard when you're as big as he was.
Yeah,
so
that's really tough. So good for him, man. Asking for an item specific that's already there. This is hilarious.
And I mean, that's the other thing. Like, ones that you've had in there have just been disappearing. Like, there's so many of them.
I'm looking at it. It says put the author in. This is a Peanuts thing. So Charles M. Schultz. It says check Charles. It's already there. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, hopefully, like you said, it's just going to go away.
Yeah, I mean, like kind of like how Tim was talking about last night on Cat's show. eBay, they're making changes. They're trying to make it better, but the system is so old that they fix one thing and it just breaks everything else. They almost need to just reprogram the entire site.
No, please don't do that because they're going to end up crashing it.
On a different server, like you normally do if you create a new website. And when they get everything worked out there, then say, here, we've got a new platform.
I disagree.
A new site.
I disagree. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Just please. Please. That's the only platform I'm on. So please don't mess that up.
To be honest, I think you're both right. I think they do need to do it. But what Leroy said is going to happen if that does happen. It would just, we'd be gone for like a month. Forget about a day. Because there's so many holes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. If there's any programmers in the house, let us know.
Yeah, I've just been through this so many times to just work. And then back in college, I did do programming. And when you have systems that are so old and you're just trying to go in and fix something or put a new feature in and you haven't worked on that coding, and that coding is also like eBay 20 plus years. It's just been patched together for so long that it's
eventually, yeah. I think that's what Amazon did right, because they're about the same age, but they haven't had this giant network. It hasn't been as big for this long.
Right.
But they fix things immediately. They don't wait. That's the difference. Yeah. So,
yeah.
eBay.
Now, did you request to do the interview in the car, or did you request to do the interview?
Mine's in the bathtub.
That's pretty disgusting. That's
I'm gonna have Viola Rosé, bubble bath, and some.
Oh wow, this actually popped up.
Yeah, sorry guys, I had to get rid of him. I had to get rid of him. He was getting me a little disgusted there. He's on timeout.
I was
He's on-
surprised the other day when he told me he's going to be on Jeff's show again.
He's on timeout. He has to rethink his thought until I'm done with this listing, guys. And then I'll bring him back in when he feels that he's behaving himself.
My volume is way lower. Let me see if I could change that.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, oops, I didn't type anything.
Hey, I got rid of you when the view count went up.
Duh.
Hey,
What's going on?
Janet. Sorry,
Janet.
Leroy.
Sorry, God. No, I'm sorry.
Janet, does my volume sound a little bit better now? She said my volume's way lower than you guys.
I think mine was too loud. Was mine too loud?
I'm just loud. What's going on, Susie?
What's wrong? You need to go outside? All right. Come on, bud.
I want to go outside too.
I'm surprised you're not working out there already.
So
Oh, see, Topher's got my back.
Louie, what's going on, Louie?
Good morning. Good morning.
Let me see if this works better with both earbuds in.
Topher, behave, or I'm gonna lock you up. I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how to lock him up.
Is this any better, Janet? Hey, Louie, how are you?
Man, Leroy's throwing his weight around now, man. What the heck? He's
You know, you gave him some confidence when you took your break.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Excuse me.
So this is like when they have like a PG movie where they want to like say bad words, they just cut it out, or they have like a thing over the mouth.
Does anybody know what I just said?
No.
No.
I do. I think there's somebody out there that knows what I just said. I was tearing somebody up, is what I did.
So that's what you do every time you go mute. You're cussing somebody out.
I was just tearing somebody up. And she knows who she is.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Man, I'm getting hungry, man. What are you eating?
These cookies that I like and nobody likes them, but I love them.
What are they like?
They're like Italian wafer cookies.
They're tasteless. You get it's like a waffle cone that you broke up.
Mm-hmm.
You like the very little sugar in your. I guess that's a good thing. Sugar's not good for you, but.
I cannot find this one item. I hate when that happens.
You mean like to ship or?
No, I can't. No, I'm still having that problem too.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
You just have that issue?
No,
I hate when that happens.
this screwdriver. I took pictures of it, and now
That's yeah.
It's actually pretty cool. So it's an old screwdriver. It actually has a ratchet on it. Let's talk about tools for a minute, and then
Wow,
I'll
that's the
let you
loudest
talk-
ratchet ever.
And then I'll let you guys talk about sport cards. So then you flip it around like this. You pick which one you want. So say you want the Phillips head. So you take this
It's like a
down,
Swiss Army knife screwdriver.
and you take it and you lock it in, boop, and then you got the Phillips head. And it ratchets.
How
And-
was that like 3-4? I mean,
Then if you want a flathead,
that's pretty cool actually.
yeah, you go over to the flathead here. You put this down.
So what's the third one? Flathead, Phillips, and what else?
Two
what's the third
flatheads.
one?
2 flatheads.
Why would you need 2 flatheads?
One's wider than the other. It's a sort of like it's like a knucklehead. People would say, "Why do you need 2 knuckleheads on one show?" You know what I mean? And I mean, Paul's not a knucklehead, but
Some would disagree.
3 knuckleheads. I don't know.
So you get them banging in, like knocking into each other. That's the whole point.
The knuckleheads. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Noah?
Louis, I've just had no time to list a bunch of stuff. So those Harley Davidsons are not listed yet, but they actually are on my list today since I'm not working. So later today, I'll have them up and I'll shoot you a link.
What about your DVDs? Those are the ones you did pick up or you didn't? Because I remember watching a video like a week or 2 ago. You picked up like $20 for a bunch of DVDs.
Yeah, I got about a little over 200 of them for about $20. Mainly junk, but I've got to go through, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lot them up,
Smart.
5 to 10 DVDs each, and just sell them that way. I figure with them not being anything good, really, it's probably the best way to try to get some money off of them.
I haven't personally used it, but places like, I don't know if it's still around, Declutter, and there's probably a couple other places. They don't give you much, though. They give you like pennies. But if you want to get rid of them fast, there's a couple sites. Probably people in chat probably know.
Janet, if you have any wood handle screwdrivers that have metal around the outside of it, or metal in the tang, like there's actually a tang for the screwdriver, so it will be the screwdriver all the way up into the handle, and there's little metal in the handle with a wooden handle like inserted. Look those up. They sell pretty good in lots.
You call it a tang?
That's what I call it.
What the heck is a tang? I think of the orange powder drink from like the 80s.
I could be saying it wrong. I mean,
no, I don't know. I just didn't. I don't think.
I'm pretty sure it's a tang.
Okay. No, I don't. You're probably right.
Where's Noel? Noel, help me.
Yes, it's a tang.
It's a tang. So shut up, Mo.
You want to make me shut up?
Yeah, I can. Watch this.
But, damn it. Wait, you made yourself shut up. You did the opposite.
I think he just kind of left the show to us. I don't know.
Well, you did the opposite there. You're supposed to mute me.
No, I did that last time. I can't do it again. Then that's copycatting myself.
Oh, you copycat yourself. All right.
You're right. It's not copycatting when it's your own show.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Tang.
Nope. Tang is correct. Thank you.
I'm sure it is. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Who drinks Tang?
I love Tang.
Isn't it like Tanqueray?
Don't mix those two up. One you can give to a kid, one you can't.
I want to know why I can't find this.
So a Tang, is that a wooden handle? Is that what we're talking about?
No, a Tang. So I got it from knives because I watch Forged in Fire.
Okay.
So the knife, when you make the knife handle and then it goes all the way up in, it's called like a hidden tang.
Oh, it goes all the way up to the top of the knife.
Yes.
Got it. It's funny, when I typed in Tang in eBay, the top one's a knife. Number 2 is a 0 sugar Tang drink. So I'm not crazy here. People still remember that. Oh, wow. Some of these knives are crazy. It's like Crocodile Dundee style.
Oh, yeah. So here's the problem. Paul.
Yeah.
Now, he says he's listening, but
I didn't say. Wait, I never said I was listening.
Hold on. Nobody asked you to talk. He says he's listening, but 19 times he's looking up whatever I say.
20 times.
So if I start talking about watermelons, he's going to start looking up South Carolina watermelons.
I bet you can find that on eBay. South Carolina.
Thank you for mentioning watermelons. I still have to cut one upstairs before the kids yell at me.
I got one of the small ones. I don't normally get those, but I got one of the small ones.
This is not quite seasoned yet. It might be the season for watermelons. I don't know.
It's just starting.
Just starting. Yeah, water will be
Yeah.
every time we go to the grocery store.
So the name of this screwdriver is called a Smirnoff. And every time I look up Smirnoff, it's Smirnoff.
What do you mix with it?
It's a knife. It's a screwdriver.
Cranberry.
I'd rather some orange juice.
There you go. That's true. It's the morning. Wow, you can buy watermelons on eBay.
What if I'm not surprised by that? I'm really not.
There's a guy selling. He's sold 2,055 already. $2 to $8.
Wow.
Just
This is horrible. Because it's coming up Smirnoff. Oh my God. Because it's named. I'm going back to hair curlers. Those were easier. Because the name of it is a Smirnoff, and it's a Smirnoff screwdriver. Well, Smirnoff is a drink, and you have screwdrivers. Smirnoff. Oh, somebody help me. How about if I put vintage? Vintage Smirnoff screwdriver. It's gonna give me like a 20-year-old mixed drink. Now it's giving me a vodka thing.
I'll take that.
This is not
That
fun.
kind of morning already, Mo?
That's a little early, huh?
Smirnoff screwdriver is.
Pretend I'm on the East Coast and it's lunchtime.
All right, there you go. That works.
Drink you can buy. Yes, I understand that, Janet. But this right here is called a Smirnoff screwdriver, and I'm actually looking it up on Google, and I still can't. This is when Levi gets upset when he starts breathing heavy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just don't do that into the mic.
Vintage 1962 Smirnoff vodka screwdriver. I don't want a 1962 Smirnoff screwdriver. That'd be disgusting.
Is that vintage though? Isn't that like worth more?
This is when it goes out the window. So it's gonna go in the $5 bin or in the 50-cent bin at the flea market. I've been stuck on this stupid thing for like an hour now. Did I list anything yet? Yeah, one thing. Guys, you can talk. Just because I'm confused doesn't mean you have to.
No, I'm enjoying
I
this.
was letting the dog back in.
You guys stink.
You can smell me from over there.
What's going on, Joe? How are you today?
What's up, Joe? I'm going to try to watch your show. Maybe I'll still be trying to list a screwdriver when you guys come on.
By that point, you're going to be drinking a screwdriver if you're still looking.
He might be. We don't know what's in that cup.
That's
It's
true.
coffee. It's coffee.
If
Joe
it
in
was
the house.
Thursday, I think it was a Guinness.
All right, so we have, this is sick. So what I did was I went to eBay and just put in Smirnoff tools, and it's still not coming in correctly. This is not fair. Maybe it's a screwdriver that is sponsored by Smirnoff?
Probably. That's just my guess.
It has the R at the end of it. Isn't the R like registered, or what does the R mean in a circle?
Yeah, it means registered, I think.
No, it doesn't mean, it means something else.
It's a copyright logo thingy.
Yeah, yes.
I got a bunch of these action photos, and I thought they were worth something because I got them for like $9 for like a stack of them. They're worth nothing now. Yeah.
Paul, you're new to this YouTube thing. I mean, the eBay thing. What's
Yeah.
the most expensive thing you bought to flip and it was a flop?
Bought to flip and it was a flop.
And the next time I see somebody with that on their video, I want 20%.
Good question. So far, as I've been learning this, I've been pretty cheap and not trying to spend up too much.
Smart.
Thank you, Maria.
I don't think I've had any big expensive like flops, but the smallest profit I've probably had on my big purchases was a Wii and bundle that I spent about 60 to 70 bucks for, and only sold for 120 and free shipping because it was part of that 99-cent challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Where if I didn't have the free shipping, it wouldn't have been that bad. I would have came close to doubling up, but because I had to eat the shipping, I only made about 25 bucks on it.
How did it taste?
You trying to rub it in there?
But yeah, that challenge for me, it kind of was worth it. At the time, I was still only about 300 subs when I did that, and out of that challenge, I probably gained anywhere from 50 to 100 subs, and
Nice.
a lot of those are people that are still watching the show.
Is that before or after you paid for subs on Google? Because I remember we were talking in the background and you were saying you were going to buy like 500 subs for like $5.
Correction, you buy them on YouTube.
Problem is, I buy them, they take my money, and the next day they just disappear.
I bought it from the site Blood, Sweat, and Tears, your way to more subs, and I never got my sub. I've been trying to contact this guy. His name's Leroy. He won't get back to me, though.
Oh. That's what happens with those mobsters. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Exactly.
The sad thing is I'm not any of what I'm not saying I don't act, but it's just where I'm from. So like I was raised by a Portuguese Italian family. So and then I worked with Italian guys in the union for like 15 years. So I'm like, it's just weird because I'm black and Irish. And I don't come across that way.
It's okay. You're unique.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, pretty much. How many other people do you know that have, let me see, Portuguese, Italian, Irish, and African American? You're probably the first I've met that has that cross. So,
well,
awesome.
Thanks, Mo. You're so nice.
I'm really not.
Hold on, stop. Pause. I found it, Leroy. Wrench me so I can. Oh, God. Now I got to figure out how to do that. Hold on.
Just click on the 3 dots, right?
Yeah, I'm not in.
He's not in YouTube.
Oh. So if I click on them, it says report, remove, put a user in time. I can put a user in timeout. Why would I be able to do that?
Are you a mod on his channel?
Oh, that's why. I've never done that. I've never clicked on that as a when it's not on my channel. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. If you're a mod, you can do any of that except add a moderator.
Gotcha.
That's how you get people accidentally timing people out, like Leroy does sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't time you out. I just knock you off the channel.
He's like, forget about you.
Paul, what was your biggest flip recently?
My biggest recently was I actually had a short posted the other day about it. It was a 25-cent plush hat from the Flintstones, the water buffalo hat. 25 cents, flipped it for 85.
Nice.
Plus shipping. That's one of those where I'm also like crossing my fingers and like holding my breath that when it gets delivered today, don't look at it and go, I wasted my money. I want a
Yeah.
refund. But that was definitely the biggest flip recently.
I've seen that with weird shaped or like odd shaped hats. I forget who it was. Somebody sold what was it? It was from a video game. It was an old like Nintendo hat, $250. I don't know if it was from. It wasn't a Mario hat. It was something Nintendo. Had like wings coming out of it.
Okay.
So some of those, yeah, some of them sell for crazy money. But hats don't do as well these days for me personally. Not all.
How do curling irons do?
Curl? You should tell me. I've never sold a curl yet.
Yeah, when I found this, I didn't even realize it was a hat until I got home and started looking at it. Somebody actually messaged me and asked if it would have fit an adult head. Like, no, it's a kid's head. Like, it would fit a kid's head. So when I got the offer for $85, I responded and I'm like, hey, just so you know, this, if you're trying to wear this, you're not going to get it on your head. Because this was actually the only one on eBay at the time. Like, it was hard to find comps. So I had to go through Terapeak and look at the past year, and I saw they were anywhere from 50 to 115. So I said, let's just go big and list it at 100 and see where it goes. And at 25 cents, I would have took $10 and not cared.
Yeah, I like having Paul on because now I can go watch Cat's premiere.
You're what? So this is what we do.
I just said hello, and she said, Leroy, are you multitasking?
He's like, I've got a guest today. I don't got to worry about it.
Now everybody over there saying hello. Oh, Leroy, oh, Leroy, oh, Leroy.
We should all go over there. Let's see here.
Say Leroy sent me.
Okay.
Everybody go over to Cat's premiere and say Leroy sent me, please.
All right, I'm going there right now.
I'm here from Cat and Leroy. Should I be talking while watching what Leroy sent me? Cat's gonna be like, what's going on here? You guys are awesome. Hi, Cat. Leroy sent me.
Sometimes.
That's so funny. Haha. Thanks for coming over. You don't have to go over. See, now she feels obligated.
No, don't feel up. Do your thing.
She can't hear us.
That's true. Why am I talking?
Now she's in the chat. This is hilarious.
This is called lazy lives. We should change this to lazy lives. Forget about just listing, just pretending to list.
Cat,
Wow,
thank you for stopping me, Cat. Go back to your premiere. That's funny.
See, for Kat, it's easier because she can actually put her premiere on mute because she already knows what she said and she can just respond to the chat while
that's all she has to do. Yeah.
I do that all the time when I have a premiere of my own on. I just talk to the chat and watch something else at the same time.
For me personally, it's a little weird watching myself. I don't like the sound of my own voice, for one thing. And then watching yourself too is doubly bad.
Hey Mo, from my experience, you don't go to your premieres.
You can see why. And it's not just because I'm lazy. I just don't. It's cringeworthy for me.
See, some people get upset when other people clash their time slot. Cat, do this all the time. This is fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we had Yakov. I remember one time Yakov was walking through the snow, and we played it for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. And we were on both channels commenting.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Who cares? Good stuff.
No, hey, wait, now my count went down to 16.
Let me turn on a couple computers.
I need to go back up and try to find.
Chris Mullen.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, I'm listing these action photos. Like I said, they're worth nothing, but maybe $8, $10, something like that. I got a stack of like 30 of them. They're like giant size cards, I guess. Who are they made by? Made by somebody.
The screwdriver was really, really holding me up.
Yeah, it just says NBA hoops.
Does anybody have a I can't find it pile?
I have many I can't find in files. I just can't find the files.
He said, I just can't find the files. Jen said she doesn't know what channel she's on.
I never know.
I tell you, when Leroy said he went down to 16, I'm like, no, you're currently at 48, but I was still on Cats. I'm like, wait a minute, Leroy didn't get 48.
Oh yeah, I'm still over there too. Oh, nice plate.
So how have the numbers looked on the show since you guys moved to a little bit later in the day?
I want to say I think they're increasing because of we're getting out there a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't think it's hurt us much.
No.
That's good.
I mean, I will say this one thing. If you do take a break from YouTube, they do not punish you. They don't like it. So if you're going to take like a vacation, make a couple of shorts and just like set them to schedule them or whatever.
Yeah, don't take any personal time to straighten up stuff. Just, care about YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to, right now with baseball season and not having the time to do the pre-records, I'm trying to at least get the live in every week and pop out 1 or 2 like shorts per week just to keep something.
I've been bad about the shorts. I need to do more of those because those are easy to do. And
Mo, please, if you don't wear shorts, then you need to stay seated.
I'm not wearing anything below the waist. That's why you only haven't gotten up yet.
Man.
It's Pantsless Wednesday.
Oh, wow, my count went up. I'm almost, I can't say. No, not saying it.
No, I remember when we started, we're like, wow, we got 3 people. Wait a second. There's me and you here already, so that's actually 1 person.
One day we had 20.
He's fighting it. He's fighting it. Looks like he just took a punch in the face by YouTube.
It's like he's getting ready to explode on somebody. Like he's just getting his energy, getting it up, and he's gonna be like,
Let's see. Is he frozen? Yeah, I think he's frozen.
Yeah, it's funny how the first live, you're always like, oh my God, I got 3 people. There's 4 people now. Like, but it does slowly grow over time the more you do it.
Yeah.
Even Tuesdays, for a while, I was usually around 10, maybe as high as 15.
Yeah.
I'm getting anywhere from 20 to 28 right now, almost the whole show. Once it's about 5 minutes in, it jumps up to about 20. And I know there's a lot of people that just stop in and then jump to the next show like I do.
Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome to see the growth in such a short time. Like as long as you stay consistent with it.
And I think that's the key right there, staying consistent. And I think it's better that you come on, if you come on later and later in the day. Oh, it dropped. I'd say between lunchtime all the way till like 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, anywhere in there. So like that 8 hour, like 12 to 8, 12 to 9, you're going to get the most. Once you go past 9 in the evening, or once you're earlier than like, I don't know, 9 in the morning. Yeah. But yeah, and the other thing I noticed is when basically all I did was lives, and then when I do the pre-recorded, YouTube is a little confused. So because what I heard is that you want to do pre-recorded and sprinkle in the lives, not the other way around. If Tommy's in the chat, maybe we can say it. Sorry, go ahead.
I thought about doing more lives, obviously, now that I've crossed the 500 mark, I've started to look at watch hours, and I know lives are the quickest way.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't want to kill the pre-records because my pre-records, they've been getting more and more views each time, and they're starting to get put out into the algorithm. I've seen my not subscribed percentage start to go up. So I don't want to do more lies and potentially hurt that when the pre-records are growing.
I think you're 100% right, because for me, the watch hours right now, at the rate I'm going, I'm going to be sitting waiting for subscribers.
Right.
So it's not going to be an issue. So watch hours, if you want them, you can get them. It's the subscribers that are the tough part, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the way my pre-records are going, it seems like every couple get pushed out there. One of the yard sale ones I had recently had almost 700 views, and it had almost 100 hours of watch time. So if the videos are getting out there, it may take a while, but those watch hours are going to come. The lives are more fun. I just got to remember that the pre-records are, if I ever get monetized, those are the ones that are going to make the money.
Yeah, those are your bread and butter.
But I mean, even then, it's still going to be pennies.
Yeah. I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, people talk about getting monetized. Getting monetized is like getting your driver's license. Now you can drive.
Yeah.
Before you couldn't drive at all. So that's about, you just started when you get that. So.
Yeah.
What's
going on, Derek?
Uh-oh. Derek in the house.
Derek pops in as soon as Leroy had froze that time.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
weird.
a big fan. Not a big fan.
You can't say that. If you're supposed to be his agent, you can't knock your own client.
I could be upset with him.
Look at that. Oh,
Leroy, did you change your name today? Or has that been up there the whole episode?
I just noticed that right now.
Yeah, I just randomly noticed it when Derek popped in. All of a sudden, I saw a rerun.
So I have a confession.
You just deleted Did you delete Noel's message, Leroy?
No, I don't delete nobody's message.
I don't know.
Was it me?
No, I did not delete anything.
Noel says, when you go into someone's chat and say something nice and they immediately delete your message, not a good look.
Oh, she's not talking about me.
Okay.
Yeah. That has nothing to do with this channel.
Oh, okay. Leave that alone then.
All right. All right. What was I gonna say? Oh, I have a confession to make.
Oh boy.
I don't like the Steelers either. That's your confession? All right, sorry.
No, when I was up the other night, it's these West Coast guys that always do this to me. Tofa messaged me, and then last night I was up getting a snack, and I was watching Derek's show, and it was, it was 2:00 in the morning, so I thought it said he made $9,000 in 1 week, and I'm like, wow, so I'm watching all 20 items. I made $9,000 this week. So I'm watching. I'm like, okay, we're at number 16. Does he have an item that he sold for like $8,000?
It was above $90. Come on now.
Yeah, that's what
I watched the same yesterday.
Listen, that's what happens when you don't pass second grade reading and writing.
Yeah, I've got to try and catch Derek's show on Friday night, that late night show. I didn't get a chance to watch the last one.
You might want to be sitting down.
What's the drink he's drinking? Usually drinks, was it 909?
Yeah, that.
Oh, he puts the Capri Sun down for that one?
Yes, no Capri Sun.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch this. I know there's no Cap episode this week too, isn't there? Or did I see that wrong?
I think I saw it. No, I think I saw a link or a thumbnail.
Man, so there'll be a lot of Derek on Friday then if there's no Cap, and then his show later on.
I think that's just my opinion, man.
And my question is, can those guys top last no cap? Did you guys watch that last one? Oh yeah, we talked about after that one.
I think they can.
I wouldn't be surprised if they can. They definitely can. There's more than enough to talk about. No caps on Jen's birthday. Best birthday show ever.
Cool. Let's see here. Somebody's got the Sports Center ringtone.
Yeah, they just got a notification about Stephen A going off about Kendrick Perkins saying the Atlanta Hawks are going to upset the New York Knicks.
Nobody likes the Knicks anyway. I don't like either team, but whatever.
Yeah. I'm actually a Knicks fan, Mo.
Oh, you're a Knicks fan? Oh, see, I'm really good at sticking my foot in it. My bad.
No, that's fine. It's true. They've been a trash organization for many years now.
But to be honest, they have a lot of. I had a buddy that was he's from the Bay Area, hardcore. He loves the Yankees, loves the Knicks. So you're not the only, and he loves the Giants too.
Okay, those are my teams. I may live in Philly, but I grew up outside of New York City, so I am a New York fan through and through.
Yeah, and the reason I know he does, because I remember back in the day, like I'm dating myself. This is like 1990. He had all three regular starter jackets. He had like the Giants with the red on the front. He had the
Nice.
Yankees, the navy blue Yankees one. I think he had the other one too. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was so jealous.
Yeah, even when all this started, I made sure to buy the 3-packs of New York Yankee mask, New York Giants mask.
Nice.
So it's kind of fun in Philly, especially during football season. Every store I went into, I had the Giants mask on. Eagles territory, always a fun time.
That's kind of, I mean, I don't know. I'm not in Philadelphia, but I've heard that they can be a little bit rough if you sport another team's colors in Philly. Is that true, or is that just
Honestly, it's only if you're a jerk.
Okay.
If you want to be that loudmouth fan of your team in this city, that's going to happen.
Okay.
I've been to Eagles Giants games with my Giants gear on and had no issues whatsoever. You get the normal, comments, but it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're respectful and not a jerk, you're not going to have issues.
Well, and the thing about New York teams is, I think in general, I'll be honest here, I'm a Warriors fan or a Niners fan, but New York is kind of like the one city where everyone's kind of because you guys win so much, especially the Yankees, So
Yeah.
I remember I was at an A's Red Sox game, and then for whatever reason, a Derek Jeter commercial came on the big screen, and the entire stadium started booing, obviously. But that's
Right.
just because the Yankees are so good at the time. You guys are probably world champs, but I mean, it's just you got to knock the guy on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only team down here in Philly I like is actually the Phillies, because I've never considered them a rival of the Yankees. A lot of people here always consider themselves a rival of the Yankees, but they never play each other. So I've got no issue with that.
The A's always do, but then they just end up selling whoever to the Yankees. So I mean that's been going on for 30 years.
Yeah. A lot of teams, they consider themselves rival, and then they need to dump some money, and they go, "Hey, you want so and so?
You want to get some of that luxury tax money? The Yankees will be happy to buy whoever."
Yeah, and we see what it's gotten them. Not much lately.
Yeah. Have you seen a difference since Steinbrenner's passing? It's been a while now, but I mean.
Yeah, they're definitely a little more conservative in their spending. They still spend top 3 money every year, but they're more selective.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
There's been a little bit more commitment to the youth, which is good, but to a point, because obviously in New York, the object's always to win.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't think there's anybody that's won more than. I mean, how many rings do the Yankees have?
27.
27. Jeez.
6, right? 6.
6.
Janet, are you still here?
All right, Leroy's bored.
No. I have a question for her.
Okay, go for it.
She's not. I gotta wait to see if she's here.
No. You were 35 in 93. Yeah, I probably was 35 in 93. I don't know who Derek's talking to, but yeah. Oh, man, I remember 93. Is that the strike season or was that 94?
Good question. It was 93 or 94.
I remember seeing a lot of baseball games for $1. It was like the soda was more expensive than the tickets.
You've seen the Bucks?
Oh, have I seen the Bucks? I might have seen the Bucks play. I don't know. Maybe.
Paul, which games have you been to?
Who, me?
Yeah, like have you been to any like really cool things, like any Super Bowls or anything like that?
Nah. I've never been to any of the really big games. I just don't think it's worth the money
Yeah.
to go to those. I'd rather just watch them at home. I think the biggest game I've ever been to was a Phillies divisional series game the year they won the championship in 08. But that's probably the biggest game I've been to. Most memorable was actually probably Eagles-Giants game when the Eagles won on the walk-off 62-yard field goal the year they won. And I was actually in that end zone where they made the field goal.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And that's one of those where, like I said, I'm there in all my Giants gear. That was history right there. Like, how could you not like cheer for the guy? Like, it sucked it happened, but I walked out high-fiving every Eagles fan like, yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. So that was fun. And then you go outside and you've got the drunks.
See,
like
I'm
the
trying
ones
to look at. I was sometimes fun, sometimes disastrous. Yeah, you get that a lot if you walk because you can take the BART, the local train, to like the Oakland Coliseum, and they've got this little thing that between the parking lot or the BART and the stadium, this little metal cage thing. It's like, I don't know, 40 yards. Every now and then there'll be something in that little walking area.
Yeah, it was
Anyone
actually
from the Bay Area.
Think about it.
Yeah, it was funny that one game I went to. There were a handful of Giants fans, obviously, in that area, just because so many come down. It's so close. But they were loudmouth ones. So every time they would stand up and cheer play, they'd get booed and almost stuff thrown at them because they start making comments back.
Yeah.
I get up and I'm cheering like certain plays. And, you know, when you get a little loud, the fans around you be like, okay, that's enough now. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm in your stadium. I'll respect it. Don't want to go too crazy and be the only one there looking a fool.
Yeah,
But
I think
it's a
that
lot of fun.
the whole thing is a very kind of 80s and 90s thing. Yeah, I don't think people get too rowdy at stadiums anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was worse back, 20, 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Now, when you get Eagles and Cowboys games, anything can go that game, even if you're respectful. Anything could happen with them just because for Eagles fans, that's a much bigger rivalry.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't hate the Cowboys?
Yeah, right there with you, man. They used to beat up on the Niners all the time, except for during the 90s when we took them out a couple of times.
Yeah, that Montana Young stretch.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what they do this year. Got a new QB, so. Yeah. So I was in Philadelphia. 03. Actually, I was at Lincoln Financial. I was looking that up. I'm like, have I been to Philadelphia? I have been to Philadelphia. And I didn't watch. I watched a soccer match between Manchester United and Barcelona.
Okay.
So I traveled because I followed them around the country for like 4 games. 2 of them were in California, I think,
Okay.
and that was out of the state. So I went to Seattle, Philadelphia, LA, and I think one was close by, somewhere around maybe Stanford Stadium or something.
Did you hear that, Leroy? Mo actually left the house and traveled
did.
around the country.
Somebody used to tell Derek that.
This is 2003.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Janet, I know you're here. I gotta finish this one listing, and then I'll jump on.
Yeah, the link is very popular for those soccer matches when the Europe teams come over. They definitely like playing the link. There's a huge soccer fan base in this area.
The East Coast in general, to be honest. I mean, LA's big, and then like Seattle area a little bit, but the East Coast, I want to say New York, Philadelphia, that whole area. I mean, anywhere on the East Coast, they just have, I don't know, older fans that are more into it, I guess. I don't know.
I think part of it too is just the when people from that area move out to the States, like when they switch, they go to the East Coast. I mean,
That's
the
true.
closest where they are.
And the weather is more conducive too. I think we're used to slightly colder weather, especially if you're kind of northeast.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a while since I've been to a game though.
Who's Derek talking about there? Nerve to post a video of him out there sourcing. Mo, were you out sourcing?
Was I out? I don't think I posted a video of me sourcing in the longest time. I had the nerve to post a video of him out there sourcing. So disrespectful. Did I? I must have slept through that one then.
That wouldn't surprise me either, Mo.
I never got that GoPro, so I must have been holding my cell phone. One of these days. Oh, Leroy was at an estate sale. I saw that YouTube video.
Okay.
Don't put me in it, because this has nothing to do with me, Mo.
Well, you're sourcing. I wasn't sourcing.
Eric, you see how this is? You see how this gets flipped off?
Wait. You can't suck up to Derek after you're just trying to knock him 5 seconds ago.
Listen, I own Derek, okay?
Oh, goodness. There we
I
go.
own him. Okay?
He just did a 180 there.
Hey, Derek, if you'd like, I can send you the link and you can go respond to that "I own him" comment.
Yeah, get him on here. Let's see this face to face.
Paul, I will drop you. I will drop you, Paul.
He already dropped me.
Anyway.
Good stuff. But in all seriousness, that estate sale had a lot of stuff. I thought I just couldn't see it because you're going pretty fast. Those are magazines on the table there. I think they were worth something.
See, I've been hearing a lot of people lately talk about magazines and how much some of them old ones can be worth it. I just can't get myself into looking at old magazines and selling.
It's hard. It is hard. And plus, I think they're saying that a lot, just because eBay is getting rid of like the adult magazines. So now people are saying, oh, what about other magazines? So I think you're going to see a spike in magazines and then it's going to drop. So I only like, I like looking at magazines, but I like only if they're cheap, because that's a certain person that's going to buy that. Unless it's like, there are a couple like video game, like the old Nintendo, what do they call those? If you get like a bunch of those, those can do pretty decently.
Okay.
Nintendo Power, I think it was. And then, because I remember I bought a stack of the old like Beckett's and the Wizards, and they didn't do much at all. Like, nobody really cares about an old Beckett. You can just go online and look that up, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've been hearing that magazines. I guess that's part of the problem with me being a part-time reseller. It's hard to get into something that I have minimal interest in. Even though I do want to make money, it's just hard to get that motivation to go look at stuff you're not into.
Yeah.
I think if I was full-time, I would 100% be looking at each and everything I can that could potentially make money. But doing it part-time, yeah.
Janet, I think you left what I was going to ask you about faucets. If you see a faucet that has an animal, if you see a faucet that has a bird or anything like that on it, they're worth like $40-$50. A faucet like this, bird or any kind of animal to turn it, They're worth a lot of money.
Never heard of that.
What's
Cool.
going on? Julian, how are you, sir?
Yeah, magazines, I'll be honest, it sounds on the surface, it sounds great. But then when you start looking at them, it is tough because a lot of them look beaten up, ripped. They could have cut, like back in the day, people would cut like the UPCs out and stuff too. And might have like a address stuck to the front of it. Like, I don't know. If you get them cheap, maybe. I have a bunch that I haven't even listed. One of these days I'll get to them. Yeah, just don't buy any Playboys. That's what I would say.
Yeah, Tofa.
That was random, but okay.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get out of here and get something to eat.
Well, your contract wasn't for.
I think I remember when I got on, and it Leroy said, "Go whenever you need to. It's okay. You can go when you need to."
He changes things up as he feels like it. Oh. That was good.
No,
that was good, Leroy.
Paul, thank you very much for stopping in.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it. You enjoy the rest of your day off, and hopefully you get some more listings.
Be well. Be well.
I appreciate you guys having me on. Back when I first started this, all of you two were the first ones to ever invite me on your show multiple times, and I'm glad I can go on there as one of my first times, like being a guest on somebody else's show.
Thank you. Keep up the good work. You're doing a very good job.
Thank you.
You've passed me. You're almost past Mo. So
that's which is not saying much at all. Yeah. It really isn't.
I appreciate that, guys. I really do.
Go check him out, though. I mean, you guys all know who he is. His link's in the chat again, just in case the two of you that are in there that don't. Oh, he's gone.
I dropped.
Oh, you dropped it.
I realized he had more than me, so I had to drop him.
He's got more than both of us combined. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Paul.
No, I'm definitely not there yet.
Paul, thank you, Paul. You have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
Take it easy, man. Be well.
All right, bye.
See ya.
I can't stand that guy. Oh, I was waiting. And then they started talking about baseball cards. It's like, dude, do you have anything better to talk about baseball cards? Who wants to hear about your softball? Nobody cares about your softball. And, then he's talking about work. And who wants to hear him talk about work? And he had his shot. Everybody had their shot. Get over yourself, Paul. Thank you, Paul, for coming in.
We should call this part the grill. The second the whatever guest we have
You just
leaves, we just make fun of him.
Here's the funny thing, and I know Derek's in the chat. Here's the funny thing is people do that in real life.
Yes.
Well, I'm joking around about it, but you don't know how many YouTubers do that, like straight up. It's like say it for real. Like you got a problem? Say it for real.
Exactly. See here.
Paul left, half the chat's gone.
I know. That's okay. I sold beat up Vogue Cosmopolitan Teen for over $100, guys. Nice. It's not that. It's just, unless I'm interested in the magazine, then I'm probably not going to pick it up, which is dumb, I know. But, what can I say?
It's Derek says it the best. He says Leroy has the stink eye. I am not a disrespectful guy. I was raised to respect and be nice to everyone. I hope none of you guys see my bad side. Not saying you guys like can figure it out. Like I hope you really never see my bad side, because I haven't. Because the day that I do, it's just gonna be not nice, but I don't try to act different. I am who I am, but I do have a other side where I could
go off.
Yeah.
Everyone's just here for Leroy. Let's not get it twisted.
Oh my goodness, Kat, I have something to tell you too. Something you sent me a while ago. It's a tool for shipping. You know what I'm talking about. I think I wrapped it up and sent it to one of my customers. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I can't find it anywhere. Have you ever done that? Like wrapped up scissors or anything by mistake or knocked them in a box? Has
Yes.
anybody in the chat done
I
that?
boxed up a tape gun.
Yes.
I sent a tape gun to Australia. I sent a tape gun to Australia. I mean, it was a big box. It wasn't like it was a pallet.
Please put it in the chat, guys. If we're not the only ones.
And you know the reason I know this? Because we were looking for it for like wait, we were down to like 2 tape guns, and then we got a message. Thank you. We got the pallet like a month later. We also got a free tape gun. Do you want it back? I'm like, no, just keep the tape gun. So yeah, it happens. I'm sure I've done it with tape, like what do you call it? Like rulers, not rulers, but like tape measures too. Oh, I always lose tape measures. They're always like all.
I can imagine.
I keep one in my pocket on purpose.
I can imagine markers, but see, I don't really. Well, I use a marker to mark off like who I shipped it to, but normally the way my process is I will pack. No, you know what though? It's possible. It's possible I put a marker in somebody's package.
Pens, yeah, markers, any of that. I'm sure I have. That I wouldn't think about. But the one that stood out was the tape gun because they sent me a message saying, "Did you want it back?" I'm like, "No, keep the thing. What am I gonna do with the tape gun? I'm gonna ship it back. It costs you like $30 to ship it back.
$40 to ship it back."
And the funny thing about that was they messaged me about that, but they were okay with me shipping dirty dishes. They actually packed dirty like it was like pizza stains or something. I'm like, really? Aren't you a little embarrassed that I'm like you got cheese on this plate? I mean, come on.
Oh, that's when you had your business.
Yes.
Oh,
this is when I was on I was like, I kind of hinted to them like, oh, do you want all of this shipped? And they're like, yeah, ship everything, pack everything. I'm like, okay. All right.
Yeah, that I dropped a roll.
Oh.
I want them back.
Maybe they really thought you were very, very thankful.
They were like, wow, this guy gave us a whole roll of fundamentals of side hustle stickers. That guy's awesome. I hope it wasn't those because those are cheap.
Well, you can't. I mean, I guess if you use your $50 or your $25 from eBay.
No, I'm talking about the personal private stickers.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Like the Lonnie stickers. I think he has those. I know Kat has them.
I don't have anything like that.
I stopped using my stickers, to be honest with you.
I never did in the first place. I have a stack of thank you cards I've never used. Maybe I used one. I don't know. Not worth it. I mean,
I'm trying to get up to 500 listings, and it's so hard.
Well, if it's so hard because you're selling stuff, that's not a bad problem to have. So
yeah, it is hard because I'm selling stuff, but it stinks though. Like I'm not trying to be like snotty about it. It just sort of stinks.
yeah, what?
Yeah, Kat, I had the same thing. The one I ordered some and I didn't like them, and I got them sitting here. They were too small, and I didn't like the quality. But I've heard some people online spend way too much on stickers too. I had a company that I was doing something. The ones overseas, Kat, you gotta wait a while, and their customer service isn't good. But there's a couple that are overseas. I remember I got some, and I still have them. And those days are like the best. They were the glossy, and they're like really, really nice stickers. And I bought like it was like 2,000 of them, and it was a customized logo. and it only cost me like $45. And I had got them on eBay, but it was years ago.
And it making me think about getting some. Nah, that's added work. Not going to happen.
I appreciate you trying, Mo.
I didn't try. I thought about it.
Yesterday when I was listening to Kat's show, she was saying how her sales literally dropped almost half,
Yeah.
which is crazy because she pushes out a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is going to be similar to, if you list consistently, there's never a crazy summer slowdown, but there is a definite dip from, I think, right now, middle of May to the middle of August, because schools are out, but we didn't see that last year. I didn't see a significant dip last year.
Well, that's because it was COVID.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this is going to be kind of back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But I also feel that, like Kat said, people were saying, they get Q4. I don't see Q4 on eBay. I really don't.
Because it's the stuff we sell. Yeah. Usually it's more commodity, not commodity, like new iPhones, new video games, the new sneakers. If you do that, then you will see more of a lot of people have a consistency throughout the year, which is probably better. I mean, of course you want to bump, but whatever. My stuff's a lot of it's vintage, so I don't see a crazy bump in Christmas.
No, I never do. I heard something. I'm not going to repeat it, to be honest with you. I mean, it was live. It was on a show, and some of you guys might have know what I'm saying. And they were saying something about Q4 that I never ever thought of because I sell so many one-offs, and I'm going to start doing that. What that person said. I know it makes no sense to you guys, but
yeah, I don't watch anything, so yeah, that makes no sense to me.
how many got listed? I got 2.
I've got one,
Yeah, well,
but I did a bunch of item specifics.
maybe you can help me. I need help.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys, this is where Leroy learns and Mo teaches. So if you want to stick around, this is great. So if I go to my eBay,
Okay.
and then I go to order, I want to see my listings. So I go to listings,
Okay.
and then it never shows me the listing I just listed. How do I find, when I just went into the Seller Hub, it says how many listings I got, but the first one is not the listings that I just listed.
You could sort by time left, all the way in the right corner there.
Hold on.
So you scroll all the way to the right.
So all I see is I see all status.
You should see one which says, like, are you looking at your active listings?
I'm on Seller Hub, and I'm at manage active listings.
Okay, so you see a bunch of listings. It says results, and it says 1 through whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, scroll all the way to the right. All the way to the right.
All the way to the right. Okay.
And then you can sort by time. So if you go to time left.
I see custom labels, print, download, upload.
You should see available, views, watched, question, bid.
All right, hold on.
Date.
So do you see manage active listings? Do you see that?
Manage active listings. Yes.
Okay. To the right of that is create listings.
Okay, you want to go down a little bit, like to where it says, you see results? and it will say like 1 through 100, 1 through 200, however you have it set up.
Yes.
Now go all the way. You see under that it says actions. Do you see actions?
Results, actions. Yep.
No, that's on the left side. I want you to go all the way to the right side.
In that same row, all I see is
Yeah, that's
custom
it.
labels. Custom labels, print, download, upload.
Okay. Maybe you haven't add. I think you can customize what you see. So click on all right, go all the way to the right. Do you see where it says customize table?
Is that in the gray area?
No, it's a blue highlighted link. It's to the right. You have to go to the right. Go all the way to the right.
Customized table, yes.
Click on that.
Okay. All right.
And then you'll see a bunch of available options.
Yep.
Now, what you want to do is you can click on you see item, interest, pricing, and timing. So what I have available is item specifics, custom label, because I sort by that.
Hold on. Item. It says custom SKU.
So what you're looking for is you see where it says timing on the right?
Yes.
Do you have start and end
Yes.
date?
Yes.
They have those highlighted?
Just start, not end.
Do end date.
Okay.
And then hit save.
All right. You know what? I just took off. One of them had promoted listed, and I took that off.
I mean, it's up to you how you want. I mean, I have a bunch of these clicked.
So, all right. So I'm going to go to start and end.
Yes.
Anything else?
I mean, I have under interest, I have views, promoted listings, watchers, questions, bids.
So I'll try this and see what happens.
Okay.
So save it.
Yep. And then when you go back, it will take you back to the manage active listings page.
Yep.
And then say click the gray header by bar for date field. Yeah. So wait, I lost my page. Okay. So you can go all the way to the right, and you should be able to see what you just added there.
I don't.
Expand the whole page. Are you sure? Because if you have it selected, you should be able to. Then there's a few ways. This is just the way I do it. There's other ways to do it. I'm sure they're saying it in the chat. I'm not reading it.
Yeah, I can't see the chat either. Guys, we'll jump over there in a minute.
See, I sort by date listed, so my newest shows first. That's what I was talking about right there. So if you can sort by date listed, let me see. But you would have to have that check mark.
Hold on. So up top.
Well.
So when it goes quick filters, can I find it through quick filters?
Where's quick filters?
It's red.
I've never even used those before. So yes, you probably could if that's one of the things you have there. But my quick filters don't include that. I don't see anything for date. I see items. Okay, go. I mean, what are the? Okay, you said you saw actions, right? On that page, it says actions. Nope, I think he's frozen. I think he's frozen. Are you there? I think he's gone. Yeah. Oh, I was looking at the YouTube page. He was still there for a second. Yep, he is gone. Oh, he's back.
The high reseller or the FI reseller, what's going on? How are you? Leroy ran him off.
Okay, so are you back on the eBay page or?
No, I gave up.
All right, I'll show you later. It's not that hard. It might just be you have to refresh the page or something.
Mm-hmm.
you should be able to.
I hate that because it's like it's never. Sometimes it used to be like it would be separated by the items that are have multi listings. And I've had it like that. Those came up first. But whenever I click on this, it's like they're never there, and I get so upset.
You should be able to sort by the date listed or date ended, or date started, that kind of thing.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at it and I can't find. I'm back in it, but I can't find the ones that just listed up top. I need them up top so I can.
It's kind of not at the very top. It's like in the same, like, that's why I said actions. If you go from actions all the way across, and make sure that you've expanded the screen, because if your screen is like half, like I have a half screen open, so there's 2 scroll bars on the bottom. Make sure you've expanded the whole way, because otherwise it might hide.
So you're saying actions. Where's actions?
Okay, look, you see where results, you see the word results, and it says colon 100. Mine says 1 through 200 of all the listings I have.
Okay, yes.
So there's edit below that, right?
Yeah.
Then below that it says actions.
Yeah.
Now go all the way to the right now.
Actions is not highlighted.
It shouldn't be highlighted. It's just gray.
Yeah, I can't click on it.
No, you can't click on it. That's fine. But go all the way to the right, though.
Okay, custom labels.
Keep going.
Print, download, uploads.
Okay, keep going.
There is no keep going.
That's weird.
Let me see.
Hold on. Below, okay, below print, download, upload. Do you see anything? Slightly below that.
It just says page 1 of 3.
Below that.
Go, and it's a gray line.
Below that.
Gray line.
Do you see anything that says time left, start date, end date?
No.
Because I have a time left right there. So I can sort that for, and then it's not, and it's the newest that gets posted. Now I know a lot of these get posted automatically, but it would show me like newer listings. I mean, that's how I do it. But I mean, see, clicking on the gray header that has a date will allow you to sort quick again and changes ascend and descend. Yep. So you can sort like all of these. The only one that doesn't let you sort is views. I don't know
Okay,
why.
so hold on. So I just clicked on something and it was date, start date. Let me go to start date.
Is end date right next to it?
Okay, hold on. Start date.
Yes, click on start date. That's one way to do it.
No,
and then what's the date it shows? If it shows you an old date, click on it again.
It shows September.
Click on it again then.
It shows May 29th. Okay, I found it.
And now if you scroll across.
I got it.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus.
There's more than one way to do it, just so you know, like everything in DV.
Well, guys, I didn't see in the chats who helped, but everybody who has messaged, thank you for your help. Guys, make sure you go and check out Mike, Joe, and Dan today. I don't know whose channel they're on, but they will be on in about 10 minutes. And if it was up to me, I'd stay on past that 10 minutes, but Mo probably has something to do. So.
Let's see. We'll find out whose channel they're on. They are on Joe's channel.
Okay. And Kat is probably listening in the background. Kat, thank you for your support today. Everybody, but Kat, thanks for stopping in.
Much appreciated.
I try not to offend people, but it happens.
I don't, but I usually do. But don't really care. But at least we got that sorted out.
Yeah, that worked. It was confusing, now, goodness gracious. And the only reason I was trying to do that is so I can go do a salsa more. I was just trying to do a salsa more. That's all I was trying to do.
Well, at least you know now.
What are the big plans for Friday? Any big plans for Friday?
Not sure. We'll see. Got some stuff in the works.
Supposedly, yeah, I do too. Because supposedly, I've been invited to go do a yard sale, and they say that they have internet. So supposedly, I'm supposed to be on another location, but we'll see.
Be right at location, on location. Nice.
During a yard sale, we'll see.
Do it. That should be good.
Okay, let's see. I got a lot of pitches done, so I'm here till 5. So I'll get them done.
Nice.
I can't see if anybody's in the chat. Oh, Jen. Bye, Jen. See ya.
Probably not. It's okay.
Joe Deals was just here. What's up, Joe?
Yeah. Why don't we just cut out right now? I think everyone's gone anyway.
Oh, yeah, there's only 5 here. All right, guys. Guys, thank you so much for stopping in. We appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and take care.
Take it easy.